Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners. Again, if you haven't watched the other videos, we're asking any of our subscribers to watch some extra videos over the next 30 days. We have to get our viewing time up to keep our YouTube creator status over the next 30 days. So any extra videos you can watch, even if you just put them on the background, would be greatly appreciated. It helps us keep the videos coming and helping everybody learn to trade the cryptos better with our over 50 years at this point trading experience for Path Trading Partners. So we ran down, hit our first key levels, 16.13, rallied back up, 8 pushing the price into the rotation zone on the 1 hour. Then we made our next push down to the key cluster area around this 1463, dipping down right below that to and closing nearly on our next projected level of 1420 below that 1463. That 1420 level came from, let me clean up this a bit so we can see it well better. That 1420 came from this high, this major high, and I'll show you on the daily chart also on the 10th to this little pause low before we got the green bar. That gave us our 1420 level. We do have the rotation zone clearly against us now, so first key level of resistance is going to be 1676 area where we got the declining 8, and remember these keep declining, so this 62.5% retracement level is going to stay constant, but the 8 is going to keep going down. And if it does push the price, if it comes in here and price is stalled out here, then watch for another drop. If we do rally in the rotation zone, the upper end is around 1950. We have the declining 21 right above that, and that 1950 level we are coming up with. See, this is resistance, resistance, resistance. Then we blew through it. Support, this did close right below it, but it snapped back here. Support, support. And a lot of people talk support. That's coming in with the key decline in 21, so that's on a more substantial rally. If we do fall again, I mean, we could update the levels, but the next major cluster area we have is this 1173 to 1191. So that's what we'll be really watching for with a intermediate level of about 1249. Let's check in on the daily. Again, there's no high probability reversal pattern, so anything, if it's scalping, remember you're trading against the rotation zone on the daily and the 4 hour, so don't get greedy with your profits. Right now on the daily, if we did rally up, there's that 1950 level. We have the hooking over 50 EMA coming in right about this 2100, and we have the rotation zone, which is first crossed, now sitting at about 2162, so that's going to be major resistance. It's also prior breakdown zone, so keep that in mind. Let's check in on the weekly chart. Weekly chart, we've almost traded down the bottom rotation zone, bounced up a little, but keep in mind that bottom rotation zone is coming in just above that 1249 level, coming in right now about 1284. So 1249 to 1284 is going to be key support, and if that's broken, then we can really watch out, possibly returning into below 1,000. Now, a lot of people will be targeting that 1,000. They love to buy these round numbers. Our next major level is going to be about 700. Switching over to Bitcoin Gold. Bitcoin Gold, you see trading down to a big cluster area. This 163 to 165 rallying back up. 8 pushing the price down into the rotation zone on the 1 hour, then pushing lower. Right now, resistance is coming in right about this 185 mark, and if we rally up stronger than that, we're looking at about 210. So that 210 level, returning to 62.5% retracement. Also, this the prior supports around this 209. So 209 to about 217 is going to be key. The top of the rotation zone is coming in at 217. Let's go over to the daily and see if we make another push lower, what we're watching for. Next key level down, we're watching for is this 136, then 120, 120 to about 114, then if that's broken, 96. But on a rally on the daily chart, you have the rotation zone crossed, and you have the 8 EMA coming in at 227, which is going to keep declining. We'll be really watching that 218 to 227 on a daily basis. Finally, switching over to Bitcoin, we're getting a nice 2-bar rally in here. Hit our next major areas, this 95.51 to 96.80. Did not get down to this 91.61, just missing it, getting it down to about 92.31. So we're still going to be watching if we do dip back down for that 91.61 level. Right now, it's approaching the 8 EMA, which is going to be some resistance, and this prior 10,700 level. And keep in mind then right above that we have 10,834. So this is major resistance. If we do get through there, then we have this prior breakdown zone and support coming in, and the 21 coming in about 11,800 level we've talked about a lot in the past. So you see all this support, support, support. Now this whole area in here is going to be resistance roughly between about 11,750 to about 12,235. So if we do rally up, watch for those as key resistance and at least move up your stop if you were trying to bottom pick and bought some down there. On the daily, let's see where we stand. So if we get a stronger rally, we have this prior breakdown zone right around this 12,500, and we have the declining 8 coming into that level. So that's going to be major resistance, really between about 12,500 to 12,800, which we'll be able to fine tune on the rally. And above that, then the next major area would be about 13,173. At least we're burning off some oversold condition right now with this slight rally, and let's see where the next dip takes us. Let's check in on the weekly. So the weekly, we dipped below the bottom of the rotation zone, but closing back up above. I mean, this week's not over yet, but so far we're holding back above it. So that's going to be key. That rotation zone bottom is coming in about 98.66. So if we do break down again, you can watch for about 9,022, then 8,402, then about 75.21 are the next major levels. And I redid some of these levels on the chart reflecting the latest key price action. So that's what we're going to be watching for should this sell-off continue. That's what we have for you, and we will talk to you shortly. Bye for now.